Dynamic Di here for your single moms, and I wanted to talk to you while it's still on my mind. I had a great mentorship meeting today, and one of the things we talked about was immersion. And what hit me specifically about that is there's immersion and then there's immersion. And I wanted to speak specifically just on this because it is something that I feel is so important, especially for you single moms out there to understand is what are you doing to be immersive for yourself? What is your self-care and your personal development? And what are you doing when you do those? If it's positive or negative, when you let that out, your actions and your words do come out of your thoughts. And, I strongly do believe that where you keep your focus is what you give strength to, and that becomes what you're immersed in. Immersion, which is I am, is inward, it's internal, whereas immersion is external. It's what leaves you. And granted, we were talking about it in a different type of perspective than what I'm going to discuss with you now, but it really touched me because if you're part of the fierce single moms, you fierce mamas know that I'm all for you. I'm ready to back you up. But if you're thinking about joining and you haven't yet, please do. We would love to have you in our sisterhood. But regardless of whichever spectrum that you're on, I wonder, what are you doing with yourself? Are you being immersed for your own personal development, your self care? Are you trying to? Are you always on the fence? Because as bad as I may want it for you, as much as I want to help you, I can't want it more than you. No one can. Your purpose and your vision is yours alone. And if you don't know what that is, if you're learning to discover that, I am more than willing, and that's what I'm here to do, is to help you, gain that and to understand that. And if you are in your purpose and you're living it and you think that, there's nothing really holding you back, it's just a matter of, circumstances or situations or income or whatever it may be that you're, labeling your setbacks for, or holding you from going to the next level. That is also part of my Fierce Coaching Course program, is to guide all of our different types of single mothers out there, because it comes from all different ages, it comes from all different backgrounds. But at the end of the day, no matter how much I want it for you, no matter how much loved ones may, be rooting you on, or whoever you have in your circle, which I hope you do, and if you don't, please join Fierce Single Moms. That's what the sisterhood is for, is to have that inner circle that is going to be a positive, monarchy for you in your life, and, for your kids. But nobody can want it more than you. Nobody can do what you can do. You need to want. You need to go beyond the want, really. You have to incorporate, if you're going to change, to I can and I will and I must succeed in leaving my kids a legacy. I'm not just doing this every day. I'm not working 10 to 14 hours a day because I'm just surviving. And if that is what you're doing, you know, I adamantly know that you could be a great, possibility. And I say possibility because it's not for everyone. And my Fierce Coaching course that is designed for you is 10 weeks of intense commitment to understanding what it is that you are seeking out to do at the end of the day, and it really hit home for me because I have to do them too. I still work on me. I still work on my relationship with my son. And what I can understand as a single mom is that that's a lot of mental strain sometimes. It's sometimes you get so tired before you even act out on anything because you've analyzed it so much that you cause yourself to procrastinate. So stop procrastinating. And I say that, and we all know it's easier said than done. But let's be real. If you don't want to change now, you're not going to. If you're saying that you want this, if you're saying that your vision is bigger than where you're at right now, and you're just scared, or if you're just worried, or you overanalyze like I am. I overanalyze so much that it made me procrastinate because I would wait. It wasn't enough. I wasn't ready. I didn't have all the steps, to do certain things. That's not good enough. All of those things should not keep you from your purpose. It should not keep you from the fierceness that you have inside of you. And if you want to gain the knowledge and the know-how and the resources to be resourceful, but also how to succeed in what you envision as your success. I can't do that for you. No one else really can. But I can show you how to get the steps there. Every small step conquers the mountain. And I want to be there to help you do that. But you're accountable. You are responsible for that. We at the, Fierce Single Moms can hold you accountable to the things that need to get done, but it's for them too. So if you're listening to this too, Fierce Mamas, if, I'm sending you DMs or we're doing our polls or whatever it is that we're engaged in, our Q&As, it is up to you to want, to desire to get to that step. You are not in the Fierce Single Moms by accident. You're not even watching me right now by accident. It's because there is that fire in you that is igniting, and it is time to do something about that. When you're sitting too long, you know it. When you miss an opportunity, you know it. As single moms, it's almost like we have these regrets in the back of our head because of the things that we've let go. Don't be regretful for everything. Start turning them into lessons and then turning that into prosperity. You deserve your paradise too. And you can have that now. And I'd love to show you how. But again, it's up to you. Do you want to be that lion? Or do you want to let the vulture keep eating away at your life? And if you don't understand what that means, you can join me in that too, because I have lessons and videos on that as well. You can find me on Instagram, on my YouTube channel, Fierce Dynamic, with Fierce Single Moms. Can't get that out 5 times fast. Of course, follow me here on Facebook and even on my Pinterest, pinterest.com/dynamicdi. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and triumphant Tuesday.